36 District Court is back in session with the Honorable Raeigen Evans presiding. While court's in session, no reading, talking, sleeping, walking around, driving, or smoking. When your name is called, please unmute your device if muted and give your full and undivided attention to the court. Once again, good morning, Your Honor. Definitely.
Good morning, Mr. Ronald Roblero. This is the people versus Ronald Roblero, ticket number T1377392. Count 1, driver's license never acquired. I'm sorry, count 1, driver's license never acquired. Count 2, expired plates, and count 3, no proof of insurance. Good morning, please state your names for the record, starting with Ms. Villarreal.
Good morning, Your Honor. Evelyn Villarreal, State Certified Interpreter.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to interpret English to Spanish and Spanish to English to the best of your ability?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can put your hand down, and can you interpret calling the case, please?
Absolutely. Se llama el caso del pueblo versus Ronald Roblero. Número de caso SP1377392. Nunca haber obtenido licencia de conducir. Segundo cargo de SP1377392. 2. No tener seguro de vehículo. Y tercer cargo. Your Honor, I need a repetition of the second charge, please.
Expired plates.
Y el tercer cargo, las placas vencidas.
Good morning, Your Honor. Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant P77169.
Buenos días, su señoría. Soy Herman Griffin. Soy el abogado defensor para el acusado, número de abogado P77169.
Mr. Roblero, can you say your name, please?
Señor Roblero, ¿puede usted decir su nombre, por favor?
Sí, Ronald Bersabe Roblero.
Yes, Ronald Bersabe Roblero.
Your Honor, there is a recommendation. My client wants to avail himself of the recommendation. He'll be pleading responsible to expired plates, and the other 2 matters will be dismissed.
Su señoría, tenemos aquí una recomendación de la fiscalía y mi cliente quiere aceptar y declararse responsable a que llevaba las placas vencidas y los otros 2 cargos contra él van a quedar desestimados.
The civil infractions are in default. You are moving to have those set aside.
Pero las infracciones civiles están ahora en falta en contumacia, que usted está pidiendo que ahora se anulen esas infracciones civiles que están tan atrasadas.
Yes, Your Honor. We so move to ask that the matters be removed from default status.
Sí, su señoría. Nosotros estamos pidiendo que esas infracciones civiles ahora se muevan del acta para que no parezcan como que son atrasadas.
Court will set aside the defaults. Do you stipulate to the face of the ticket, Mr. Griffin?
Muy bien, así que la corte sí los va a anular. Y señor Griffin, ¿puede usted hablar con respecto a lo que dice la boleta de infracción?
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
Sí, su señoría, estoy de acuerdo con lo que dicen.
Stipulation to count 2. Do you stipulate to probable cause as to counts 1 and 3 to be dismissed?
Así que usted está estipulando hacia el cargo número 2 y hay causa razonable para desestimar cargo número 1 y cargo número 3.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
Sí, su señoría, estoy de acuerdo.
Counts 1 and 3 are dismissed without prejudice and will proceed to sentencing.
Así que el cargo número 1 y el cargo número 3 se van a desestimar sin prejuicio. Vamos ahora a pasar a imponer la sentencia.
$5 fine, Mr. Roblero, and because this is a civil infraction, you have 14 days to pay it.
Así que la multa es de $500, señor Roblero, y debido a que es una infracción civil, le damos 14 días para pagarla.
Can you have this paid by February 17th?
¿Piensa que usted puede alcanzar a pagar esta multa para el 17 de febrero?
¿Qué fecha estamos hoy? 17 de febrero.
What is today's date?
February 3rd.
Hoy es el 3 de febrero.
Sí.
Yes.
Okay, so it's due February 17th. If you don't pay it, it goes into default and you'll incur late fees. So make sure you get it paid.
Así que tiene que pagarlo a más tardar el 17 de febrero. Si no lo llega a pagar para esa fecha, entonces pensamos que está atrasado y le vamos a cobrar un costo adicional por estar tarde.
Ok.
Did you have a question?
Ok. ¿Alguna pregunta que usted tenga?
Está todo claro.
No, everything is clear.
You're all set, sir. Good luck to you.
Está bien, señor. Entonces, buena suerte usted.
Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias por todo. Feliz día.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for everything and have a good day.
Okay, thank you.
Gracias.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Villarreal.
You're very welcome, Your Honor. Have a good weekend.
All right, this is the People versus DeWitt Robinson. Ticket number P138044 for a count one loud music from vehicle more than 10 feet away. Good morning, please say your names to the record, starting with Corporal Latch. Corporal Latch, can you say your name, sir? All right, go ahead, Mr. Griffin.
Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your full name for the record.
DeWitt Robinson.
Your Honor, there's a recommendation. We ask the court to adopt that recommendation. My client wants to plead guilty under the understanding there will be the 3-month delayed sentence. As a preliminary matter, Your Honor, he indicates to me that there should be a companion ticket, a no insurance ticket, but I didn't see it.
So, yeah, they're in default. There is a no proof of insurance and no valid registration certificate ticket that are in default.
Your Honor, I mean, the corporation counsel is here. He does indicate that he has insurance and that he had registration. It was just in his glove box and it was locked. So I'm asking what assistant corporation counsel consider dismissing it.
No objection to setting aside the civil infractions.
Okay, thank you. What about, and then I guess the other question is, would you be able to dismiss it then?
Tamika Horn on behalf of the city, P70303. We would move for dismissal on the civil infractions after being set aside, and the 3-month delayed sentence on the loudspeaker would remain.
Thank you.
Let me call them. This is ticket number P13811692, count 1, no proof of insurance, count 2, no valid registration certificate. Corporal Latch, can you say your name for the record, sir?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Corporal Latch, badge 3603 with the Detroit Police Department's 3rd Precinct.
Okay, raise your right hand, Mr. Robinson. Do you swear or affirm to the whole truth? Do you swear or affirm to the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes. No.
Put your head down. You understand, you had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Griffin in private about your case and your right.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes.
Turn on your video, Mr. Robinson.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
If, knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of August 18, 2022 at 2:54 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Grand Boulevard and Rosa Parks Boulevard in the city of Detroit?
Yes, I was.
Were you in a 2003 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes, I was.
Was loud music being played from that vehicle that could be heard from more than 10 feet away?
Yes, I was.
You satisfied, Mr. Griffin?
So satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, the court is also satisfied with the factual basis, and then you did stipulate to probable cause as to the civil infractions that are to be dismissed without prejudice.
Yes, and again, so stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, just for the record, the court did set aside those civil infractions. We'll proceed to sentencing. This is a 3-month delayed sentence, Mr. Robinson. So you have 3 months to pay the fine, which is a $200 fine. You can't get any more tickets or citations. So essentially no further police contact. If you pay the fine, have no further police contact, then this will be dismissed off your record on your next court date of May 5th, 2023 at 8:35. All right, did you have any questions, sir?
No, I do not, Your Honor.
Okay, so you're all set.
Thank you.
Okay, this is the people versus Langell Mavens Bolden, ticket number P1380387, count 1, drive and register on entitled vehicle, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, count 3, improper plate. Good morning, please say your names for the record, starting with Officer Peacock.
Good morning, Officer Peacock, 3rd Precinct, Detroit Police Department.
Attorney Griffin, on behalf of the defendant, sir, state your full name for the record.
Raeigen Monet, Dedico Mavis Bowden.
Your Honor, is my understanding today is date and time set for trial. There's a recommendation that if my client pleads to improper plates, the remaining 2 matters would be dismissed. After speaking with my client, she indicated that she wants to avail herself of that recommendation, and we would respectfully ask the court to adopt it.
Ms. Bolden, can you say your name for the record?
Raeigen.
Can you raise your right hand? Can you raise your right hand? I'm sorry. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
You can, put your hand down. You had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Griffin in private about your case and your rights.
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
And knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Now I'm going to direct your attention to August 20th, 2022 at 10:53 a.m. on that date and time at or near Holbrook in Oakland in the city of Detroit.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you driving a 2008 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have improper plates on that vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
You satisfied, Mr. Griffin?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
And the court is also satisfied the factual basis will accept the admissions to count 3. You stipulate the probable cause as to counts 1 and 2 to be dismissed without prejudice.
Yeah, and so stipulated, Your Honor.
They're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine, Ms. Mavens Bolden. Can you have that fine paid by March 7th?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
You're all set.
No, I do. I'm sorry, I do. Okay, how do I go on the internet and do it, or do I come down?
Sure, you can pay it online if you'd like. You can pay it over the phone. I can give you a phone number if you want. There's kiosks around the city. called DivDat. DIV is in Victor, DAT is in Tom. They're like CVS or Myers. You can
Okay.
pay it on kiosk. You can download the app.
Okay. And you said by March 7th, March 7th. Okay, no problem.
Okay, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Are we ready on Ms. Wilkinson? Are we ready on Jorge Davila?
Your Honor, that would be my co-counsel probably. I didn't speak to that
No, I
person.
know. That's why I was speaking to Ms. Wilkinson.
Okay.
Are you Ms. Wilkinson? I guess she stepped away.
I'm so sorry, Your Honor. I was talking to Ms. Horn on the phone. Do you need me now?
No, were you ready? Are you still working on Davila?
Yes, that's what we're discussing now. Davila, it may be a trial, and Ms. Rayford also may be a trial.
Okay.
Officer Delbosky.
Yes.
We will probably move forward with a dismissal on this one, okay?
Okay, that's fine. Thank
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I just heard them. Thank you.
This is the, well, Roberts, Deborah Roberts. This is the people versus Deborah Roberts, ticket number SP 1374843, count 1, improper plates. Count 2, driver and register untitled vehicle. Count 3, drive with revoked license, ticket number P1381310. Count 1, drive with revoked license, and count 2, improper plates. Good morning. Please say your names for the record, starting with Officer Kropic.
Yeah, Officer Kropic, badge 775, police officer, City of Detroit.
Herman Griffin here on behalf of the defendant. Please state your full name for the record.
You're muted, Ms. Roberts. Look on the bottom left-hand corner to unmute yourself.
Deborah Roberts.
Your Honor, today's date and time set for trial. Is my understanding that my client would like to avail herself of the recommendation. She'll be pleading 2 charges, failure to display and improper plates, with the remaining matter being dismissed. And we ask the court respectfully to adopt it.
Sorry about that. Raise your right hand, Ms. Roberts. Raise your right hand, Ms. Roberts. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes, yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to your attorney, Mr. Griffin, in private about your case and your rights?
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that you're pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of August 16, 2022 at 5:20 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near East Davison and East McNichols in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2009 Ford vehicle?
Yes.
And did you have improper plates on that vehicle?
Yes.
You're satisfied, Mr. Griffin?
Satisfy, Your Honor.
All right, the court's going to direct your attention to, of course, also satisfied the factual basis will accept that admission to count 2 improper plates. The court's going to direct your attention to July 27, 2022 at 3:25 p.m. On that date and time, were you at or near Baltimore and Woodward in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, were you driving the same 2009 Ford vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you were driving with your license revoked?
Yes, Your Honor.
Satisfy, Your Honor.
The court's also satisfied the factual basis will amend the count to fail to display. You stipulate the proper cause as to the remaining tickets to be dismissed without prejudice.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
If they're dismissed without prejudice, we'll proceed to sentencing. There there's gonna be a fine, Ms. Roberts, of $300. I'll waive the fine for the fail to display, but for the improper place, the fine will be 300. Can you have that paid by March 7th?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, and just for the record, Your Honor, just want to say one thing. Ms. Roberts had indicated to me that she was going to be asking for community service, ma'am. Are you not asking for community service anymore?
Well, she did drop it. She did drop the charge, so I can pay the 300 by March.
Okay, all right. No, nothing else, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Griffin. You're all set, Ms. Roberts. Thank you. Officer Kropick, you're all set, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
Thank you, Judge. Have a blessed day.
You too, sir, ma'am. Thank you. All right, this is the people versus, here, the people versus, let me do Avila really quickly because I think that's just a dismissal. This is the people versus Jorge Davila, ticket number P1330106, count 1, accident property damage, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning, please say your names for the record. Ms. Wilkerson, are you on that?
Oh,
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. This is Officer Dolbosky, Detroit Police, badge 4916.
Go ahead, Mr. Griffin.
and then Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Say your name, Mr. Davila. Say your name, Mr.
This is Jorge Davila.
All right, this matter is set for trial. It's my understanding the people are moving to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
You stipulate probable cause, Mr. Griffin.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so this matters are dismissed without prejudice. I'm assuming it's without prejudice. If it's not, then I'll change it, but you're all set, Mr. Davila. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day, Your Honor.
You too. Thank you, Officer Bowles.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We just did Davila. Was that?
I'm so sorry, Your Honor. I was still trying to figure out this other case. But, okay, his was just a dismissal, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Quick question.
Good luck to you, sir.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
I have gave a payment, so they won't cancel my license. Would I be able to get that payment back, or how would that work?
I mean, if you're owed any money, then I mean they'll give it back to you. I don't know if you paid it on another case or what. I don't.
Yeah, because I had given the payment plan, so my license won't be canceled.
Call the bond window, 965-5108. 5118.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay, well, all right, this is the people versus Brittany Rivers, ticket number B128671, count 1, harbor unlicensed dog. Ticket number B128672, count 1, failed to vaccinate dog for rabies. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Brittany Rivers.
No, hold on, Ms. Rivers. Your Honor, I believe there's an officer.
What, Rivers?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. This is show cause. Sorry. So Herman Griffin appeared on behalf of Ms. Rivers. Ms. Rivers, go ahead, state your full name.
Brittany Rivers.
Your Honor, we believe there should be a recommendation. My client will be pleading guilty to one charge and dismissing of the other. The only question is, I just want to make sure that the one that she's pleading to is the dog license ticket. And it would be, I know it's under delay, but I just want to be sure that was the one that she's pleading to.
No, the one that she would be pleading to would be failed to vaccinate dog for rabies.
Since the assistant corporation counsel is there, we're just asking for a switch. She's pleading to one, dismissing of one, but can she plead to the dog license?
We'll recall it.
Okay.
I don't think she's available at this moment.
Okay.
She's here, but I think she might be on the phone.
Okay.
So, all right, we'll recall it. All right, this is the people versus Valeria Dodson Howard, ticket number SP1336919, count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. And then we're also here on ticket number SP 1390700. Driver license suspended, count 2, expired plates, and count 3, no proof of insurance. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
I'm Valeria Dotson Howard.
And Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of Ms. Dotson. Ms. Dotson, state your full name just one more time for the record.
Valeria Dotson Howard.
Okay, we'll start with the review. Ms. Dotson Howard was to complete 25 hours of community service. She did in fact complete the 25 hours of community service. So the case number ending in 919 with count 2, that is closed out. Proceed as to the other cases, Mr. Griffin.
Okay. Okay, so for the other matters, Your Honor, we believe so my client missed the court date, but those charges, so they're not on the docket, but the recommendations that she plead to, one charge of failure to display and the other 2 charges would be dismissed, and she wants to avail herself of that recommendation.
All right, raise your right hand. Ms. Dotson, do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Please put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Griffin in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes, ma'am.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of September 16, 2022 at 12:55 p.m. On that date time, were you at or near Joy Road in Grandmont, City of Detroit?
Yes.
Were you driving while your license was suspended?
Yes.
Satisfied, Mr. Griffin?
So satisfied, Your Honor.
Court is also satisfied the factual basis will accept the admission and will amend the count to fail to display. You stipulate to probable cause as to count
So stipulated, Your Honor.
2 and 3, okay, to be dismissed by prejudice. They're dismissed by prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. There's a $200 fine. Ms. Howard, Johnson Howard, did you want to do the fine, pay the fine, or do community service again?
I'll do community service again.
All right, so it's going to be 20 hours of community service. Do you still have the number to Ms. Green, or do you want me to give it to you again?
I'll take it again.
So her phone number is, let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
313-965-8130. Call Ms. Green. You need to have the community service completed, but are you working?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so I'll give you the March 7th. So that's your next date, March 7th at 8:35. All right, do you have any questions?
No, ma'am. Oh, Your Honor, yes, I did. I had a question about another ticket that they say I had. And I wanted to know on the next court date, can we address that?
Your Honor, she's speaking about a ticket that's it's not on the docket. She but it's I don't know what the ticket is for. And I was letting her know it may be a ticket that was already that's in default, or a ticket that's not a misdemeanor.
So it looks like we have all her tickets dealt with, because Oh, you know what? Oh, Mr. Howard, those two civil infractions that we dismissed, they were in default because she missed the date yesterday. So you moved to set aside the default on those.
Yes, Your Honor. We moved to set aside the defaults.
The court will set aside the default. She doesn't have any other cases. The only pending case was the one we just dealt with today. Everything else is closed out. Now she does owe some money on another case, but it's an expired plate. It's already in default.
So again, ma'am, like I was saying before, you probably just have to finish paying off the matters that are in default status.
Okay. Can you tell me how much that ticket is, Your Honor, please?
You want $174 on that one. And then you have another matter that you owe 65. I think that's like the warrant fee. So.
Okay. Thank you.
Horn around. Ms. Horn, you around?
Your Honor.
Yeah.
If I just need like just a 30-second break, just literally like just a minute. I'll be right back.
Ms. Wilkinson, are you ready on Forrest Davis?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Davis, the offer will remain the same from the first way I told you. Are you okay with that?
Yes.
Plead to the 3, dismiss the 6.
Yes.
Okay, we're ready, Your Honor.
All right, this is the People versus Forrest Davis. Ticket number SP 1177770, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number P 1072048, count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license on a person. Count 2, drive a registered or entitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number P 1207281, count 1, drive while license suspended. Ticket number SP 1407702, count 1, no trailer lights, and then count 2, no plates on trailer, count 3, defective bumper, fender, or windshield, and then ticket number SP 1407770, count 1, drive while license suspended. Good morning, please say your names for the record.
Yes, my name.
1 second, Mr. Davis. Till Manager Wilkerson on behalf of Mr. Davis. Mr. Davis, please state your name for the record.
Yes, my name is Horace Davis.
Your Honor, I've had the opportunity to speak with Mr. Davis and go over his rights. He would like to avail himself to the plea offer, which was a plea to the reduced charge, a fail to display on ticket number ending in 770, and a plea to the civil infractions, defective bumper, and no plates on trailer. In exchange, the remaining 6 cases will be dismissed, Your Honor.
Okay, raise your right hand, Mr. Davis. Do you swear or affirm to the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand
Yes,
down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Ms. Wilkerson in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
Pleading guilty because you're actually guilty? You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty,
Yes.
you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial? Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to direct your attention to the date of November 16, 2022 at 2:43 p.m. on that date and time where you at or near East State Fair and Hoover Street in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
Were you driving a 2002 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes.
Were you driving while your license was suspended?
Yes.
All right, you're satisfied with factual basis, Ms. Wilkerson?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, and on that same, the court's also satisfied with factual basis, will amend that count to fail to display On that same date and at 2:43 p.m. at the same location, were you driving a 2002 Chevrolet vehicle?
Yes.
And did you not have plates on a trailer on that vehicle?
Yes.
All right. You're satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, the court is also satisfied with the factual basis. Will accept the admission. You stipulate to the face of the ticket for ticket number SP 1407702, count 3, defective bumper, fender, or windshield.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, can you repeat that?
Do you stipulate to the face of the ticket for ticket number SP 1407702, count 3, defective bumper, fender, or windshield?
Yes.
Stipulated, Your Honor.
Okay, the court will accept that stipulation, and then you stipulate to probable cause as to the remaining tickets to be dismissed without prejudice.
So stipulated.
Okay, they're dismissed without prejudice. We'll proceed to sentencing. So for the defective bumper, fender, or windshield, that's $120 fine. And there's gonna be a $200 fine on the one of the fail to display. I'm going to waive the fine for the no plates on trailer. So you're gonna have a total fine of $220. You do have a civil infraction. Usually on civil infractions, you have 14 days to pay it, but because everything is together, I'm just gonna, I'll give you to March 7 to pay everything. So it's gonna be $320 that you have to pay by March 7.
How much?
$320.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a question?
No.
You're all set, sir. Good luck.
All right. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Horn, for Brittany Rivers, you offered a delayed 3-month delayed sentence for fail to vaccinate dog for, fail to vaccinate dog for rabies. Mr. Griffin was wondering if the delayed sentence can instead be on the harbor unlicensed dog and dismiss the fail to vaccinate dog for rabies. You're muted.
And what would be the reason for the change?
She has proof of vaccination.
Okay.
And so
Absolutely.
she can agree. There's a factual basis for the dog license.
I understood. Okay. So if she has proof of vaccination, we would switch it around. Yes, absolutely.
All right. Thank you.
And let her know she can license the dog online. I've done it, and it's a very seamless process now.
Okay.
It's $15.
And I will say this, I don't know if she has to get the vaccination every year though, but she said she did get the dog. The dog was vaccinated before.
She has to get, from my understanding, we do have an investigator here from Animal Control. It's my understanding, just my personal experience, is that our rabies with our animal expires in 3 years. So it's a 3-year expiration, but you do have to have the rabies shot in order to get the City of Detroit license.
Okay.
And that has to be renewed every year.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, we're calling the people versus Brittany Rivers, ticket number B128671, count 1 harbor unlicensed dog, ticket number B128672, count 1 failed to vaccinate dog for rabies. Good morning, please say your name for the record.
Brittany Rivers.
And Herman Griffin appearing on behalf of defendant.
All right, raise your right hand, Ms. Rivers. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Put your hand down. You had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Griffin in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your guilty plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will.
Yes.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
So I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of August 9, 2022 at 10 a.m. on the date and time where you act near 8270 Trinity in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
Did you harbor an unlicensed dog?
Yes.
Satisfied.
First officer satisfied factual basis to accept the admission. You stipulate the probable cause as to ticket number ending in 672 to be dismissed without prejudice.
So stipulated.
Dismissed without prejudice will proceed to sentencing. This is a 3-month delayed sentence, Ms. Rivers, so you have 3 months to pay the fine of $200. You also can't get any more tickets, so no tickets, no violations, essentially no further police contact. If you do all of that, pay the fine, get no more tickets, when you come back on your next court date of May 5th at 8:35, then this will be dismissed off your record.
Okay.
Okay? Did you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so you understand what you need to do, pay the fine, get no more tickets, come back May 5th, 8:35. This will be dismissed.
I understand.
You're all set. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Are we ready on Lula Rayford?
Your Honor, I believe that case is going to actually proceed to trial.